Kody Brown reveals intimate truth about David Woolley before marriage, Sister Wives. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, One-on-One, aired on Sunday, June 8, Kody Brown offered a candid look into her emotional and spiritual transformation since parting ways with Kody Brown. Kody, 53, shared how her divorce and departure from the Mormon faith allowed her to break free from the restrictive values she was raised with, including waiting until marriage to have sex. Reflecting on her past, Kody explained that the absence of true intimacy in her 25-year polygamous marriage with Kody Brown deeply influenced her perspective. Like full-on, it was going to happen, she said, referring to her decision to have sex before marriage in her next relationship. "We're going to make love first because I needed to make sure there was going to be physical attraction before I would settle into a relationship with somebody." For the first time in her life, Kody dated monogamously. Having spent decades in a plural marriage, she realized that deep emotional and physical connection had been missing all along. That realization drove her to change how she approached love and commitment. Kody's openness marked a significant shift, not just from her polygamous past, but from the strict teachings of the Mormon faith that discourage premarital sex. Leaving the religion, she said, helped her unlearn those rigid rules and instead prioritize what truly made her feel fulfilled in a relationship. Shortly after her separation from Kody in 2021, Kody met David Woolley. Unlike the complicated and emotionally distant dynamic she experienced with Kody, her relationship with David blossomed quickly. She described how easy it was to open up to him, something she hadn't experienced in years. "With David, there was just something different. He made me feel safe and wanted," Kody said. Her journey toward healing and self-discovery has been inspiring for many fans of Sister Wives. It highlighted the courage it took to walk away from a decades-long marriage, challenge long-held beliefs, and start anew on her own terms. Kody has openly shared how liberating it was to finally pursue happiness without guilt or judgment. Now happily married to David, Kody is thriving in her new life, one centered on love, equality, and emotional intimacy. Her evolution has resonated with viewers who have followed her story over the years, and many admire her for boldly choosing authenticity and joy over conformity. Kody's story is a testament to the power of personal growth and the importance of trusting oneself. In speaking openly about topics once considered taboo in her faith community, she's helping to break stigmas and empower others who may feel trapped in unfulfilling relationships or belief systems. As Kody continues to navigate her journey, fans are cheering her on, not just because of her new love, but because she finally feels truly seen, heard, and valued. And for Kody Brown, that makes all the difference. Kody Brown is opening up like never before about her emotional and physical transformation since leaving her polygamous marriage to Kody Brown and stepping into a fulfilling new relationship with her husband, David Woolley. In a recent tell-all, Kody reflected on her past, shared intimate details about what was missing in her previous marriage, and explained how she's grown into a more confident and self-assured woman. "What we had was something so special and so beautiful," Kody gushed about her bond with David. "We just naturally moved into everything." Their connection developed organically, and for Kody, it wasn't something she entered lightly. "I'm a grown woman. I know what I had before, and I know what I want in the future," she said firmly. "Once we made that step, it was like I was already committed. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't know there was a commitment there." Kody and David went public with their relationship on Valentine's Day in 2023, and later that year, they tied the knot in a joyful ceremony. David revealed that what drew them so close was his ability to give Kody something she had been deprived of for a long time: real, meaningful physical intimacy. "She was starving for physical affection," David shared. "That's why we connected so well, because what she needed, I could give to her." Kody admitted that her time as a sister wife in her plural marriage changed her in many ways. Looking back, she sees just how far she's come. "Everything about me has changed," she said, with confidence being the biggest shift. "I can just be me now." Earlier in the episode, Kody reflected on her former sex life with Kody Brown, and how it took a drastic turn for the worse after he married his fourth wife, Robin, in 2014. That marked a turning point in their relationship. That's when I realized there was definitely something missing, she recalled. Christine described the intimacy they once shared as devoid of real emotion. It wasn't true intimacy. Kody wasn't taking care of me emotionally, romantically, physically, financially, nothing. I was independent at that point. When asked by host Sukanya Suki Krishnan how she felt during that time, Christine didn't hold back. Used, she said plainly. That's one word for it. Christine explained that their intimacy felt mechanical and disconnected. Maybe we would just use each other, she admitted. It didn't mean anything. Probably apathetic. It was just like, I guess we just have to. Maybe there was just a physical need being met, but no emotional connection at all. Christine's lack of fulfillment in her marriage made her approach her new relationship with a clearer sense of what she truly needed from a partner. One of the biggest challenges she faced in her previous relationship with Kody was the lack of open communication, especially about the emotional and physical breakdown of their bond. The broken part of our marriage was never really discussed, Christine explained. When you have sex 5 times in a year, you realize there's a problem. In fact, the only conversation they ever had about their physical relationship made it clear that things were over. We had one conversation about intimacy, Christine remembered. I asked, are we going to have any kind of intimacy, sex in our marriage? And he was like, no. That was the moment Christine drew a line. The next time he came over, I told him, you're done. You're not staying here anymore. I don't want you in my bed. That painful clarity pushed Christine to finally choose herself and prioritize her happiness. In her marriage to David Woolley, she's found what was missing for so long: true connection, mutual respect, affection, and unwavering emotional support. The journey wasn't easy, but it led her to a place where she now feels cherished, empowered, and fully alive. That was the moment Christine drew a line. The next time he came over, I told him, you're done. You're not staying here anymore. I don't want you in my bed. That painful clarity pushed Christine to finally choose herself and prioritize her happiness. In her marriage to David Woolley, she's found what was missing for so long: true connection, mutual respect, affection, and unwavering emotional support. The journey wasn't easy, but it led her to a place where she now feels cherished, empowered, and fully alive.
I am Kody Brown. Those who love me, please subscribe to this channel and like the video, to be the first to know all my news.